Lieutenant Frank Drebin, Police Squad. Let me just do that. That's my TV and film reference. Is everyone happy with that? Has everyone got one? Have you? Yeah, we good? Hope you like it. How are you, everybody? It's Saturday night. It's Nick's pub quiz time. Good to have you all here. Thanks very much. Well, it is, of course, dress up time. Gay Goose is here. We've even got Bouncer, who's just overseeing things from behind. We might just bring him round a little bit. He was going to maybe be sort of scaling. At one stage, thought about dressing the set, having lots of film titles, TV themed within the thing. Just didn't have time. But there you go. Thank you. Some of you, many of you, I know, have made the effort to dress up, which is brilliant. Well, you'll be in with a chance to potentially win some rather nice, cheeky little goodies. More of that very shortly. You may notice I'm without a drink for Nick's pub quiz. That is coming very soon. But first of all, it's a big good evening, everybody. Good evening if you are a regular, of course. But of course, a big hello to our newbies as well. It's lovely to have you here. Welcome to Nick's Pub Quiz. If you are just joining us. Hello to some of our regulars. Hello to the Wandsworth Winos, who I'm sure are here. The East Grinstead Twos, the Hertfordshire Massive, the Sea Greeners, to JR and his family in Belfast, to Dave Rogers, the best snapper in the West. Who else have we got? To the Howletts in London and Buckinghamshire, wherever you are. Everybody who's tuning in, it is wonderful to have you. Chesham in the house, Emma Child as well. To the London Eagles, to the Touch World. To Dan and Kaza, to all the booze hounds out there, to the UK friends, to all of our friends across the world, and to Terence and Jeff. Have you seen John's carrot? Good. So I've gone with the lenses tonight because Lieutenant Frank Drebin doesn't wear glasses, so had to make sure I look the part. For those of you young enough or who don't know who I'm on about, then Leslie Nielsen. Naked Gun, Police Squad, everything. There we are. There's my police badge, just to confirm the identity. See, got the. Even done the white on the hair. Look, because that was kicking around the house. Yeah, everybody is making an effort. I understand there are lots of people that have made the effort. Big shout out to Jeff and Angela. I've seen the picture. Cool, you've scrubbed up well, haven't you? There's a mix between, is it Pretty Woman and Blues Brothers, I think I'm told. So that's good. Shout out to Court and Ed. Only problem is my glasses are slightly stronger than my lens. I'm going to be like that one night. But listen, it is lovely to have you with us. Basically, we'll do 40 questions of general knowledge, 20 followed by 20. In the middle, we'll have a little drinkable, and that'll be that. But look, the bar is open. Make sure that you've got yourself a drink. I think mine is just arriving right now from my beautiful assistant. Do you know who he's come as tonight? Oh, look! It's Captain Hook, the hat. We can see a bit of hand. It's fine. It's good. Well, obviously, being a pirate, he's been in charge of my drink, so... It's probably pretty acceptable. Oh, that's one way to serve it. Look at that, in the hook. Thank you. Wave goodbye to Hook, everybody. The old husband doing some excellent work there. Well done. Oh, cheers. That is delicious. I'm just going to move a few little things out of sight here, nearer to me, so we can keep things going nice and smooth. So a little bit more on the potential prize for you UK-based Instagrammers, because there is going to be a bit of a prize. Our friends at Bouveur, who are more of a little bit later, because I'm going to be sampling a bit more of their goods. Cocktails aplenty. This little assortment of cocktails from Bouveur could be yours. We're going to basically award a couple of best dressed prizes. We'll do that after the quiz, but we encourage you to take your pictures and submit them. Maybe submit them now if you want. The things to enter are on my digital display board. Hashtag Nick's Pub Quiz, and you have to tag Bouveur drinks. It's pretty easy, isn't it? Make a little note of that. Hello all the newbies. Hello everybody. Rachel, you've not dressed up. You fool. You fool. basics. So that's that. I'll pop it up again a few more times, but hashtag Nick's Pub Quiz and at bouver.drinks. You have to be in the UK, you have to be over 18, and you have to be well dressed up, really, don't you? In a TV and film theme. I think people who have been very inventive with things they found around the house are gonna score highly. If the sort of costume's a bit crap, but you've done it through some very inventive household goods work, then I'm on board. Yeah, what else do I just need to cover before we get going? Yeah, we want to see all those posts. That's the key. In terms of posting in the chat, chat away. I'll do a few shout-outs as I can. Barbara's playing the quiz in the nude tonight. Is she doing Calendar Girls? Who knows? Maybe she is. Yeah, the idea is that you write it down on a pen and paper, then we go through them. So it's only wrong answers in the chat, basically. Don't put the answers in the chat. If you do, you're a twat. So that's about it. Yeah, the Bouver cocktails are very, very nice indeed. The White Russian... excuse me, my rum's repeating on me. The White Russian Espresso Martini, which I was kind enough to be sent a free sample of a couple of weeks ago, and it's all very good. Negroni and old-fashioned. I've saved trying the old-fashioned with all of you. I didn't manage to get a bit of orange peel, though. I've let myself down there, but we will have it on ice. We're going to have it very, very shortly, but of course, it's not a Nick's Pub Quiz without us having a little bit of a selfie to start things off. So whether you're on a smart TV, whether you're around a laptop, whether one person's got a phone and someone else is on the phone, then we are going to do the Nick's Pub Quiz selfie in around about 5, 6, 7 seconds. So I'll strike me Frank Drebin pose. And you can all get round your screens and whatever, and then we'll upload it to Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you want to put it, with hashtag Nick's Pub Quiz. That's what we do. So are we ready then? Is everyone in position for the Nick's Pub Quiz selfie? I'll get that about there, won't I? And he's just sort of doing that. All right, let's go with that one. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1. I think we got it. Did we get it? I hope so. That's excellent. I've even got, courtesy of my beautiful assistant, a bit of Instagram going. Thank you very much, clever assistant. And I'll be able to have a little look at what's coming through on Nick's Pub Quiz. So I'm going to make sure that that's nice and plugged in, so that I've got some good battery on that. We're nearly ready to get started. Can I make sure that we've all got team names, please? Shout out for Padmore, there we go. Shout out Fred in West Gloucestershire. We've missed a few because I've been chatting, haven't I? I've been giving you your bits and pieces. The Davis family to Ronnie's mum and dad. Happy birthday, Emma T. Enjoy your other quiz. There's another quiz? Really? Well, shout out to the SWHA, the Performing Somethings. Tentin Quarren Vinos. These are getting more inventive. Gorilla Brunch Club featuring Japanese Dana in the house. The Bash Street Kids, St. Quizians. Very nice. Well, listen, Saturday night, everybody. Cheers to you all. And, well, I think it's time to get started on Nick's Pub Quiz. Oh, yes, that's right. Just a reminder then, you're uploading those pictures with your brilliant rig, your fancy dress, all those of you who have joined in our TV and film theme. And by the way, look, it's you're at home. If you need to run off to the cupboard and get something to join in and then take your picture and include yourself, then there's still time, isn't there? So there we go. Hashtag Nick's Pub Quiz and tagging at bouver.drinks. That gets you entry into the quiz to win some lovely Bouver drinks. Have to be over 18 and based in the UK. All right, let's go for question number 1. What is the capital of Afghanistan? What is the capital of Afghanistan? That is question 1 on Saturday night's Nick's Pub Quiz. Quiz Night Queens are out and about. Team Daniel the Spaniel and Sprout the Sprocker. We're writing the answers down, of course. We're not popping them in the chat. Prosecco Shed Wanderers. Shout out from NYC. By the way, if anybody is on from Australia, they're not, because in Sydney it's about 5 in the morning, isn't it? But I did a spot, I was tweeting and Instagramming about having been on Sunrise, which is their breakfast Saturday morning show over there, news show. And there's a brilliant picture with just Gay Goose, as proud as you like, in the corner of the screen. Didn't give it a mention, but it's brilliant. Just Gay Goose has now been on Australian breakfast television. Getting a bit of an ego about it, if I'm honest. That was question 1, the capital of Afghanistan. Question 2, what's the currency of Thailand? What is the currency of Thailand? Question 2. James and Steph are here in Tooting. And hello again from the Peters family in Northwood. New team name is 18 holes on a golf course. I see what you've done there. To newbies, you're going, what? It'll be explained later when the Diploids come around. Fred and Rose from... No, I know what you're doing there. I know what you're doing there. Tim, you don't know how this works. I ask you questions, love, and you write them down. Then we mark them at half time and at the end. It's very easy. And if that fails, do what most people do and just get drunk. Works for a lot of them. It really does. What am I drinking? Well, it's a rum and coke because it was delivered by Captain Hook. Where have you been? Where have you been? That was question 2. What's the currency of Thailand? Question 2. What is the currency of Thailand? All right. Shall we just dip that down a little bit there? There we go. That's nice. Question 3. Type of animal. Brown long-eared, greater horseshoe, and whiskered are all types of which animal? That is, brown long-eared, greater horseshoe, and whiskered are all types of which animal? The cousins, the French and Haddock family, please. They're all doing it. Question number 3. Brown, long-eared, greater horseshoe, and whiskered are all types of which animal? All right. Had a guess at that one? Let's move on. Question number 4. Which nut gets its name from the Old English for foreign nut? That is, which nut gets its name from the Old English for foreign nut? That is question number 4. Hello, Nick from Guildford. Hi, Joe. Thanks very much for getting in touch. I'll say hi to Danny, Jack, Tracy and Brian. Hello, Danny, Jack, Tracy and Brian. Are you well? I thought you were. Beth, I'm coming just trying to find the door. I don't know what she's on about. Eden, are you up a bit late now? Is it time to go to bed? I think it is. I don't care if you stay up, frankly. Hello again, Pauline and Derek. Nice to have you here. Hello to the Turners. All right, let's move on to question 5. Going anti-clockwise on a compass, which point is 270 degrees from north? No, that's made you listen in, hasn't it? So, question number 5. Going anti-clockwise on a compass, which point is 270 degrees from north? And hopefully start seeing some updated posts on hashtag Nick's Pub Quiz at some point. Should be good. I'm boiling. Can you tell? My face is getting pinker by the minute. I'll be a beetroot by the end. Question 5. Going anti-clockwise on a compass, which point is 270 degrees from north? All right. Question number 6. In slang, the inhabitants of which UK city are often referred to as Scousers? That is, in slang, the inhabitants of which UK city are often referred to as Scousers? Nice easy one for our UK audience there, but a little international challenge for some who may not be from these parts. Shout out to Let's Get Critical from Dubai, Wales, Yorkshire and Essex. Glad you're loving the quizzes. Hello from Jude and Finn. Hi from Team Scouse in the House. Good. Some of your Wandsworth winos are too hungover to join. I think a few people had a big Friday. Hi, Simon and Lynn. Shout out to Alex and Rachel. Stephen Fraser, hi from Atlanta. Shout out to the Hanfords. You're all in. You're all in. That was question 6 then. Which UK city's inhabitants are normally referred to as Scousers? Normally. Sometimes. Normally. Question 7. Bit more culture now. Who composed the music for the opera La Traviata? Hamish? Expect you should know this one. Who composed the music for the opera La Traviata? Traviata. All right to the Bagnalls in New Zealand. He got up, he set the alarm, and he got up. Caroline, that is a filthy team name. They're the Cockbusters, apparently. Say no more. At least that's what I read. I might have misread it. Hi to Andy, back from Iraq. All right, Andy. Hope you're good, settling back in. Right, so that was question 7. Who composed the music for the opera La Traviata? Hopefully you got something there. Question 8. What D, as in D for dog, what D is a style of jazz also called New Orleans or traditional style? That is, what style of jazz also called New Orleans is also called New Orleans or traditional style? Here we go, they've started flooding in, look. Oh my goodness, there are some amazing efforts. We'll get to these shortly. Brilliant. Anyway. I mean, look. Brilliant. X detailing, that's your name anyway. I like that a lot. That's very good. There's plenty out there. Trying to see who else we got. We'll get to these. Super. That was what D, question 8, is a style of jazz also called New Orleans or traditional style? How have you managed to get on with that one? Question 9. Moving on to question 9. Celine Dion won the 1988 Eurovision Song Contest. But for which country? That's Celine Dion won the 1988 Eurovision Song Contest, but for which country? It's not a college tie, it's Frank Drebin from Police Squad's tie. Here's a few more. Jen Thomas, Quiz Team Aguilera. Excellent work. I'm trying to work out. Clockwork Orange, that's what's going on. 101 Dalmatians, good. Peaky Blinders? Is that what's going on there? I like the mix-up. Some good selfies as well. People getting stuck in... Oh my lord. As a whole crew of people decided to recreate the Young Ones on University Challenge. Oh, hello. Come on. There we go. Oh, ridiculous. Well done, everybody. Good effort. That was question 9. Celine Dion won the 1988 Eurovision Song Contest for which country? It was Peaky Blinders and Bob Ross. I don't know if I know Bob Ross. We'll see who else we got there in a bit. We'll have a proper look at halftime. Question 10. Arthur Conan Doyle created which fictional private detective? Arthur Conan Doyle created which fictional private detective? Who knows? Some of you may even have come as him this evening. Sorry, I don't know who Bob Ross is. I've let a few people down with that. No. Bob Ross is a legend. Well, sorry to have let you down. All right, question 10. Arthur Conan Doyle created which fictional private detective? Now, got a film and TV special round here. 5 questions, more focused on film and TV. There are still a few film and TV questions around and about the old quiz, but But let's continue with question 11 in the first of our special 5 questions on film and TV. And I know what you're thinking. Has he put lyrics in this week? You'll have to find out. Question 11, film and TV. Who directed the Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks film Catch Me If You Can? Which also lists, as I think, in the top 5 of films that you happen to notice have started at 10 past midnight on a school night and you're staying up until 2:30. Always, certainly for my husband anyway. So that's question 11. Who directed the Leo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks film Catch Me If You Can? Some just good old-fashioned selfieing going on as well here, which I'm very pleased to see. Amber Johnston. It's pretty good. Only question is whether you're dressed up like that this evening. That's what I need to know, Amber. Question 12. Which 2002 Tom Cruise film features Colin Farrell as Danny Whitwer, Samantha Morton as Agatha Lively, and Cameron Diaz, who makes a cameo as an uncredited subway passenger? Yeah, all right. Which 2002 Tom Cruise film features Colin Farrell as Danny Whitwer, Samantha Morton as Agatha Lively, and Cameron Diaz made a cameo as an uncredited subway passenger? By the way, if the chat's annoying you, you can just swipe it away either side. Get rid of it if you want to see more of this. That's right. I have to undo the top button soon. Fat-necked fool. That was question 12. Which Tom Cruise film from 2002 features Colin Farrell as Danny Whitwer, Samantha Morton as Agatha Lively, and Cameron Diaz, who had an uncredited cameo as a subway passenger? All right. Ready to carry on? All right, question 13. Film and TV still in our little film and TV section. The first season of which TV series was set in Louisiana and followed 2 members of the state police force as they pursued a serial killer over a 17-year period? It starred Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson. So that is the first season of which TV series was set in Louisiana and followed 2 members of the state police force as they pursued a serial killer over a 17-year period. It starred Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson. My questions are almost getting as long as University Challenge. Set a target of about 3 when I watch University Challenge. And most of the time, by the time he's got to the end of the question, I can't remember what the first half was. So I shall read that one for you one more time. The first season of which TV series was set in Louisiana and followed 2 members of the state police force as they pursued a serial killer over a 17 period. It stars Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson. All right. You all right there, bouncer? Let's sit up a bit. Look at your audience. Clocking off on their job. All right. Question 14, should we move on? I think so. Who were known for tearing around the streets of fictional Bay City, California under the radio call sign Zebra 3? Going back a few more years for that one. So that's the first season of which TV series? No, sorry, that was 13. 14. Who was known for, or who were known for tearing around the streets of fictional Bay City, California, under the radio call sign Zebra 3? Flat out to the Flying Zambinis wearing leotards tonight. Excellent work. The Flying Zambinis from a thing? Is that just your thing? Shout out to Tullet Towers. Very good. What was question 9? Question 9 was Celine Dion won the Eurovision Song Contest in '88, but for which country? Your mum likes my chair. Well, that's lovely. All right, so we've done 14. Who were known for tearing around the streets of fictional Bay City, California, under the radio call sign Zebra 3? Question 15, our fifth and last in our specific film and TV section. Who's the voice of Buzz Lightyear in the Toy Story films? Who is the voice of Buzz Lightyear in the Toy Story films? Tooting best place ever? I mean, it's up there, clearly. What's not to love? Apart from the massive overcrowding and stuff, but yeah, fine. So Amber here has gone for the two sides of Pretty Woman. She's done both bits, but it's not apparent that she's doing it tonight. So probably rules her out, frankly. I mean, what's the point? We can all pick pictures from a fancy dress we did years ago, Amber. Unless you're sat there wearing both in the first half and the second half during the quiz. Oh, no one's impressed. Good effort, though. I like it. All right, question 15 was who is the voice of Buzz Lightyear in the Toy Story films? And yeah, we'll move on. Need a new iPad case. Yeah, I love it like an old sock. Question 16, out of the film and TV round, as you'll notice. What's the chemical symbol for chlorine? What is the chemical symbol for chlorine? Been waiting all day for this, and you've some company. Good, Hayley. Good for you. We're all company for each other during this crazy time. Am I in his love? Yes, I am his love child. It's finally dawning on people. Waiting, we got to quiz number 10 before someone's made any his lot reference. Had it for about the last 30 years. Never been going that long, have they? 25 at least. True story. So question 16, what's the chemical symbol for chlorine? Monkey's name is Bouncer. It is. 10th pub quiz team. I mean, how did we get here? Amazing. We're doing fancy dress now. I'm giving away prizes from our lovely friends at Bouvard Drinks. I mean, it's lovely, isn't it? Maybe a couple of you can help each other out if you see people asking for repeats. It's hard to keep up because the messages are going fast. Also, if you are just joining us, the answers go on a bit of pen and paper and then we mark them at half time. If you pop an answer in the chat, it just means that you are a twat. All right, question number 17. We want the actor or actress that links the following 4 films I've given you for this one. Mulholland Falls, Donnie Brasco, Die Another Day, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Feeling that might be slightly harder than previous ones, but hey. So that is, which actor or actress links the following 4 films? Mulholland Falls, Donnie Brasco, Die Another Day, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which we only watched a couple of weeks ago, and I very much enjoyed. We've got a few more coming in. Oh, nice cat cushion there with some cat. Is that just cats? That would be quite funny, wouldn't it? Who else have we got there? Oh, that's cheeky. Yeah, we'll have to look at a few more of these at half time. We're quizzing with my guinea pig Duke. Has he got any answers right? Martin, you've been putting that message up for about 7 years. So let's just get rid of you. I've had enough. Question 18. The character of Widow Twankey features in which pantomime? Which pantomime? Which one do you find Widow Twankey? Jack Lorimer's 50th wedding anniversary. Is it really? Is it really? Wow. That is an excellent milestone to have made. So, very well done. Very well done, Jack, for making it to 50. Goodness. And to your partner as well, no doubt. All right. So 17, did you get that with all the 4 films? The actor or actress, Mulholland Falls, Donnie Brasco, Die Another Day, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And then 18, the character of Widow Twankey features in which pantomime? I didn't realise until someone pointed it out to me years ago that they don't have pantomime as we know it in the States. It's a very British thing. I didn't really realise that. It's kind of why the musical Wicked did so well, because ultimately it's a kind of panto, isn't it? So, yeah, good. Question 19 of the first half. We're getting there, team. Invented in 1915, what gin-based cocktail is traditionally associated with the Raffles Hotel? That is invented in 1915. What gin-based cocktail is traditionally associated with the Raffles Hotel? Got some more great efforts. Maria and the Baroness are having a lovely time at Nick's pub quiz. That's very good work. Well done, well done. Loving it. There's a few others going around. There's a couple of others here. The Strictly Come Dancing winner and her glitter ball. Very nice. Yeah, love it. Good, well done. I have no idea what a pantomime even is. There you go. Nicola, your 13-year-old knew which one the cocktail was. Wow. Start them young. 19 then. Yeah, that was which gin-based cocktail invented in 1915 is traditionally associated with the Raffles Hotel. My iPad case is actually now just disintegrating in front of me. And then question 20, rounding off our first half of Saturday night Nick's pub quiz. In Australia, which is furthest north, Sydney or Melbourne? In Australia, which is furthest north, Sydney or Melbourne? You could look it up in seconds. But the idea is to use the noggin. Try and have a little think if you don't know. It's a 50-50, you just have a guess. Cheers, everyone. The answers go on a bit of paper with a pen. That's how that works. We've reached the end of the first 20 questions. On Nick's pub quiz. How are we doing? How did we do? How do you think we've done? How do you do? That is that. So have a moment just to look over those first 20 questions. We will go through the answers. We'll have a moment or two. We'll maybe have a little look at the gallery and see what other brilliant messages we've had through. Yeah. Odds and ends done. Let me just check. It's a toughie this week, is it, Stephen? Well, there might be a few other easy ones to come. There might not, but yeah, standard up and down, you see. Some nice and easy, some in the middle, some bloody hard. But done the quiz. Clay, you've been making scrubs for the NHS all day. You're a hero. Well done for that. Shout out to the Barbie babes. Question 4 again. Good luck, Joshua. I'll just read it a bit slower when we get there. So if you think you know it, you can write it in very quickly. Are we ready? John's struggling. We're all struggling. We've gone a bit harder, have we? Well, you never really know when you're writing them. I think there are some easy ones, and then I went, that's very easy. So then I've obviously put in a couple of stinkers, haven't I? But anyway, let's get the answers then, shall we, for that first half. So marking pens at the ready. Question number 1, what's the capital of Afghanistan? It was Kabul. Kabul is the answer to question number 1. Question 2, the currency of Thailand is the Thai baht. The bat, B-A-H-T, if you're a stickler for spelling, but the bat is good enough for me. Question 3, the brown long-eared, greater horseshoe and whiskered are all types of which animal? That is the bat. You see, the bat and the bat. The bat is the answer to question 3. I didn't actually realise I'd done that when I wrote it. So answer to question 3 is the bat. Question 4, which nut gets its name from the Old English for foreign nut? It's bat. No, it's not bat. The nut that gets its name from the Old English for foreign nut is walnut. Walnut is the answer you want for question 4. Question 5. Going anti-clockwise on a compass, which point is 270 degrees from north? You're looking east. East is what you want. That was probably west for you on screen. I can't really work it out. But yeah, east was the answer you wanted anyway. Question 6, the slang inhabitants known as Scousers. Of course they're from Liverpool. Everybody knows they're from Liverpool. If you didn't know they were from Liverpool, just stick a finger up your nose. And question 7, who composed the music for the opera La Traviata? It was Verdi. Verdi, hope you got that one, Mish. 8, the style of jazz, also called New Orleans or traditional style, is Dixieland. Dixieland is what you want for question number 8. Celine Dion, who, has a little place in, well, maybe my heart, but certainly more my husband's. Well, she won the 1988 Eurovision Song Contest for Switzerland. For Switzerland, yes. Then number 10, Arthur Conan Doyle created which fictional private detective? Of course, it is Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes is the answer to question number 10. Now then, what else are we on to? The film and TV round. The next 5 questions. Okay, who directed Leo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks in Catch Me If You Can? It was Steven Ruddy Spielberg. It was Steven Spielberg. Answer to question 11. Hope you got that one. Question 12, the Tom Cruise film featuring Colin Farrell and Samantha Morton, with a little unmentioned cameo by Cameron Diaz, is The Minority Report. Also a Spielberg number, I think you'll find. Minority Report, the answer to question 12. 13, the first season of the TV series with Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson, True Detective. True Detective is what we wanted for question number 13. Is it True Detectives? I don't mind. I can't remember whether that was... I've got detectives written down, so if I copied it right, then hopefully we're right. Unlike, of course, the last quiz on Wednesday, where I put Oslo down as the capital of Iceland. Did I? Yeah. Good. Excellent. 14. Who were known for tearing around the streets of fictional Bay City, California, under the radio call sign Zebra 3? It was Starsky and Hutch. Starsky and Hutch. That's what you want for question 14. Then 15. Who is the voice of Buzz Lightyear? Who is the voice of Buzz Lightyear in the Toy Story films? It is Tim Allen. Tim Allen of Home Improvement. Tim Allen. 16. What's the chemical symbol for chlorine? It is Cl. I don't mind too much if you got the upper and lowercase right. I know it's important, but I don't mind. So Cl is what you want there. The actress or actor? It's an actor. I do often say actor for both. I think actors prefer it. I've been one myself. Not an actress, though, so that's, I guess, who you need to ask. Mulholland Falls, Donnie Brasco, Die Another Day, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Wonder who got this one. Michael Madsen. Michael Madsen, one of those actors whose names you just can't remember, isn't it? Is for me, anyway. Michael Madsen is the answer to question 17. Well done if you got it. Question 18. The character of Widow Twankey features in the pantomime Aladdin. Aladdin. Yes, Aladdin. If you're ever in London around the festive season and you know you're going to be around, you need to start booking from about September, October. But the Above the Stag pantomime, it's like a copy of Viz, or at least a gay version, has thrown up on a stage. It's utterly filthy, utterly brilliant, excellently directed by a friend of ours, and sold out every time. So if you can make it to the Vauxhall, to the Above the Stag Theatre in Vauxhall for Panto at Christmas, then please do. I'll see you there. Question 19, invented in 1915, what gin-based cocktail is traditionally associated with the Raffles Hotel? Of course, it's the Singapore Sling. The Singapore Sling. And 20, in Australia, what's furthest north, Sydney or Melbourne? It's Sydney. Sydney is further north. So those are the answers to the first half of Nick's pub quiz. Add them up, give me a team name and share your scores. Oh yes. We'll share those scores. Finally got the wife quizzing, Megan. I hope that's not a euphemism. What was the answer to question 16? CL was the answer there. So John's got 11. Perry Buck reckons he's got 20. We'll see about that. Amanda from the Marlow Waspies has got 15. Helen's got 12. Cy Webber's got 12 out of 20. SWAT 19. Jane, really? 17. Shay Roberts, not bad. A pathetic 12. Seems like there are quite a few 12s out there. Not so pathetic. Greg and Lizzie, good to have you here. 17. Panic at the Disco with a lovely 13. Rebecca Markwicks, All Alone, 14. Good, Rebecca, very nice. Barrett Street Kids are on 10. Daniel's on 14 with Kaza. 17 for the Biggs household. Steph Lee's got 14. Mark's got 12. The Aylesbury Ducks, 10 out of 20. This is hard. They don't like it. Ljubljana have got 16. Nice. 9 for the Highfield Headbangers. 15 from the Isolators Wooden Bay with 14. Claire and the Someone's Crew has 11. Nameless Wonders, 15. Joanne Evans, 14. Gnomes from Home's got 12. Claire Varga got 19. Terry Winkler, a horrible 3. That is horrible. And plenty more besides. Chicago Gals, 6. 9 to the Southwood. 11 for the Wandsworth Winos. Still in it. A few up there who are showing off right at the top, but quite a lot of you around that 10 to sort of 13 bracket, so there is no need to despair. this is, of course, the time where we go and get a drink, and you're going to come with me to the kitchen. Let's go and have a little wander, shall we? By the way, before we go, I'll just show you that. There we go. Hashtag Nick's Pub Quiz at bouver.drinks. You need to tag both of those. You need a hashtag in your story or your news feed or your things or your tweets, and well, not the tweets actually, because this is an Instagram. 11 from the assistants. Nice, Tom. So there's an 18 in there. There's an 18. Oh no, it's a 15. I've read it wrong. There we go. So that's what you want if you want to enter the quiz, to get your hands on some of the brilliant goodies from Bouver. So yeah, go for a wee, charge your glasses. We'll just be a couple of minutes as I take you with me to the kitchen. I just need to disconnect. So we're now just on live rogue sound on the iPhone. You can also, obviously, if you're on your own phone, you can have a little look on hashtag Nick's Pub Quiz yourselves and see what you've got there. Oh my lord, this is looking good. Actually, I think that's the most I've ever looked like Ian Hislop in an actual picture as well. If that'll load, it seems to be taking its time. Maybe it'll be ready by the time we come back from the bar, team. So let's head over that way, shall we? Just make sure I've disconnected everything. Good. Oh, yes, there we go. Yeah, just on the way over. Check out the bar. Let me just switch that around. This is horrific, but yeah, there's the bar, team. There's my little station over there. Oh, behind the scenes, isn't it? I'm actually going to pop you down there next to the bits and bobs. Position. I'll lean you up on the fisk, shall I? We'll continue in a few minutes. Get yourselves a drink. I'm just going to refresh this one. How have you been, everybody? I hope you've been having a good one. I'm going to get some as much ice as I can for this one, as I was directed. I don't know where the other one's gone. It's a bit taken off. I think those are nice fresh ice cubes, are they? Let's hope that they're frozen. Oh, that one hasn't frozen. There we go. I thought I'd lost the ice cubes for a minute. That was worrying. How you getting on then? Still adding them up? Anybody? Or getting yourselves a drink? Oh, Alison, that's very kind of you. Nice pants on the laundry hanger. Thanks very much. No, Tom hasn't abandoned me. Sometimes I like to do it myself, and I like to take you with me. Keep it real, you know. There's nothing professional about any of this, is there? So you may as well come to the kitchen and have a drink with me. But I also was very, very grateful to the guys at Bouver Drinks who just kindly supplied me with the espresso martini a couple of weeks ago, which was delicious. This time, it is the turn of the old-fashioned, which is a real favourite drink of mine. Yeah, chill the bottle until cold, shake hard, and pour over ice. Well, I've done a few of those things. Let me pop that there. Ultimately, I should be putting a little peel of bit of orange in there, because that's nice in an old-fashioned, isn't it? But join me while we... the whiskey, the rye. Made with the British rye whiskey. A lot of the ingredients, almost all of them, apart from I think the coffee that obviously doesn't grow natively in the UK. All the ingredients that Bouver use are terribly British, which is nice. It looks like cough medicine. It'll certainly sort you out if you're not feeling terribly. Oh, I feel that smells lovely. Oh look, there's the whale. Lovely. Well, cheers everybody. And my first try of the Bouver Old Fashioned. Oh yes, that's excellent. It's 30% too. He says, "Wow, that's delicious, excellent. Thank you, Rob and the guys at Bouver. Very grateful to you. What I need to do, hold on a minute, is get myself back connected. Just bear with me a minute, team, all right? I sound more naughty than normal, do I? Nice tan. Yeah, it's the white hair and the being a bit hot and sweaty wearing a suit is proving to be quite a combo, isn't it? Yeah. Now then, have you got yourselves all sorted? Gay Gooter's looking frisky. We'll be back on in just a minute, team. I just need to sort a little detail out on here. before we carry on. Make sure that you've got your pictures done. In the meantime, here's a musical interlude. Oh, I need to plug that in, don't I? That helps. Sound should be a little better. Yeah, good, nearly there. Nearly time for the second half of Nick's pub quiz to get underway. Excuse me, I know this is terribly unprofessional of me, but I'm just grabbing something to do something that I meant to do earlier in terms of the description of stuff on here, because I want to make sure that if any of you guys want the chance to get your hands on any of the lovely stuff at Bouvet cocktails, Bouvet drinks, that you can. So I'm just going to make sure that there's a nice easy link in the description. There we go. So there we are. That is there for you to go. That should have been there earlier, so sorry to the guys there, but we'll carry on, shall we? We'll carry on. Well done to those of you that are sending in your pictures. It is brilliant to see so many of you taking part. Yeah, there will be prizes. There will be prizes of all of these lovely drinks. If you missed them at the start, these are the ones these guys do. We've got the espresso martini there. It's the last bit of little promo I'm doing, but when you meet some nice people and they're doing really good stuff, there's the Negroni, there's the old-fashioned that I'm on, and there's the old White Russian. They're really good, and they're sick of basically there being loads of cocktails out there that are sugary and in cans and stuff, which is true. Yeah. Get yourself a decent one. That old-fashioned is wicked. Stop the espresso martini. I haven't had one this evening. All right, are we ready to get underway for the second half? Try to just refresh a few of these. Some of these have come in very nicely. If the connection will come through. If you want to enter, then me and the guys at Bouvet will have a look through at the pictures afterwards. We just need a hashtag Nick's Pub Quiz and an @Bouvet.drinks for you to be in with a chance, if you're UK based and over 18, of winning a hat load of grog. Really, it's just what it comes down to. Also, there is a link in the video description. If you're on a phone or you're on a smart TV, you might not be able to find it because you'll be full screen. You'll be getting a lot of my ever pinking face. Yeah, it's where, if you choose to, you can contribute for taking part in the quiz. We often say maybe if you're on your own, it's a quid or a couple of bucks or something like that. Or if you're in a household, maybe up that, but you don't all have to pay per head. No one has to pay either. It's a gesture of goodwill for a moment's fun. Shall we continue? And I'll stop rabbiting on. Let's have the second half of Nick's Pub Quiz. Oh, Rob, that's so good. Right, shall we then? Let's go. By the way, if you want the link to contribute to me and you can't find it, but you can remember or write things down, it is paypal.me/rugbymedia. Paypal.me/rugbymedia. If you want to drop a few quid in me hat and wish me well, because this is my main job now, alongside doing stupid live commentary that's obviously entertaining the world, because apparently that's what I do now. Question 21. Which of the 5 senses are you without if you are anosmic? Which of the 5 senses are you without if you are anosmic? That is spelt ANOSMIC. Thanks, Amy. I mean, it's sort of stupid and silly in its style. But thank you. I am bowled over by how many people are loving live commentary. Darcy, those messages are really irritating. So let's just hide everything you're saying from the channel, shall we? For all of our benefit. There we go. It's better. That was question 21. Which of the 5 senses are you without if you are anosmic? I did it, Mitzi. I did it. Check my DMs. Oh, I can't. I'm sort of in the middle of a quiz, Luke. There were people who were shouting out their halftime scores on, I think, Twitter DMs on Wednesday. I was like, they're not gonna get there. So if you refresh your feed, you should now, there should be a link in there. I think you're going to have to refresh it to take you straight to the Bouver shop. Make an order, join me with a cocktail next week. It's going to be as simple as that. Question 22. Which sea is surrounded by Bulgaria? Yes, 22. Which sea is surrounded by Bulgaria, Romania, Ukraine, Russia, Georgia, and Turkey? Which sea is surrounded by Bulgaria, Romania, Ukraine, Russia, Georgia, and Turkey? My 17-year-old iPad is having a problem loading some pictures, but given how crap it looks for me to show them to you, then that's maybe no bad thing. Oh, we've got some Lion King stuff going on though. That's excellent. Oh, hello, Scooby-Doo crew. I want that to load. If it doesn't, you'll have to find it yourself. Looking up hashtag Nick's Pub Quiz on Instagram afterwards. Very good. I like it a lot. Question 22. Which sea is surrounded by Bulgaria, Romania, Ukraine, Russia, Georgia, and Turkey? He looks like he's got a walking stick. Does it? I can't quite see that. Maybe. Fine. Question 23. Which French painter is known as the founder of French Impressionist painting? That is, which French painter is known as the founder of French Impressionist painting? Oh, it's his tail. I see. What's question 21, Emma? What are the five senses? Which of the five senses are you without if you're anosmic? That was 23 then. Which French painter is known as the founder of French Impressionist painting? Put a painter down? Good. Question 24. The Polish national flag is made up of red and which other colour? Red and which other colour for the Polish national flag? Got it? Hello from Maryland. Hello, Heidi, even. Please wake the poodles up. Don't know their names. I'll probably miss you putting their names on as well. So that was 24. The Polish national flag's made up of red and which other colour? Let's go with question 25 now then. George W. Bush's brother, Jeb, became governor of which state in 1998? That is, George W. Bush's brother, Jeb, became governor of which US state in 1998? Got 50 odd to choose from, haven't you? So there you go. There's a few of you wanting 21 and 22. Someone wants 24. Maybe there's been a bit of a glitch in the matrix for some of you. 21, which of the five senses are you without if you're anosmic? 22, which sea is surrounded by Bulgaria, Romania, Ukraine, Russia, Georgia, and Turkey? I've not seen Braden's outfit come up yet, but I think my technical size let me down. We're hoping we might experiment, me and my beautiful assistant, on the midweek quiz with a slightly different setup. We might go webcam, or we might be able to still use my iPhone. And we might try and get some pictures or graphics up. Then we can have a picture round and all sorts. Oh yes, that's the idea there. So we shall see if that all comes together. On London's Wi-Fi, probably not. So that was 25. George W. Bush's brother, Jeb, became governor of which state in 1998? Yes, Kate. Picture round. Oh yes. I know graphics, everything. All right, 26 to 30. You wanted it. No, I've saved you. I've not done the lyrics. I know some of you like them. A lot of you don't. I quite liked how we went during the week with the name of the year, because people feel like they've got a good stab at that. So I've kept it with that for our music-related round, because we can't play music because YouTube will take us down. So, question 26. All I Want to Do, Sheryl Crow. What year was that released? All I Want to Do, Sheryl Crow. What year was that released? I know some of you are missing the lyrics. They'll come back at times. You know. No lyrics get in. See, Rach is happy. Helen Mark wants to know how old I am. Don't ask a lady her age. But at least song years you can have a guess. There is a good punch to that, Old Fashioned. Call blimey, if that's your preference, get one of them. So what year was All I Want to Do, Sheryl Crow? That is 26. I'll give you a half for either side. We did that during the week, so have a stab, but you'll get a half mark for one either side. Ken Bruce with Portmaster. You'll get a €1 t-shirt. Question 27 then. The next year to guess. Tilted by Christine and the Queens. Tilted by Christine and the Queens. What year was that? More recent. Pretty obvious that, I think. No, Bradley, I don't think that's quite going to work. Not a tenth of a point for within a decade. Look, Rach's crew, they were like, you've got a Scooby-Doo outfit and we could just be the rest of them. That's the sort of lockdown fun I'm on about. Very good, I like that a lot. That was Guess the Year, then 27, Tilted, Christine and the Queens. 28, Baba O'Reilly, The Who. Baba O'Reilly, The Who. Guess the year that song was released. Baba O'Reilly, The Who. What year was that? Okay, question 29. 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton. What a tune. 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton. Ooh, beg your pardon. So we're naming the years. 26, All I Want to Do, Sheryl Crow. 27, Tilted by Christine and the Queens. 28, Baba O'Reilly, The Who. 29, 1,000 Miles, Vanessa Carlton. $30 is going to be Living on a Prayer, Bon Jovi. What year was that? What years? Hello to the Sims from the Porters. Hi. Tilted is a great song. So 29 was 1,000 Miles, Vanessa Carlton. What year was that released? And number 30 was Living on a Prayer, Bon Jovi. I shall just read those 5 back one more time for you. So name the year. 26, All I Want to Do by Sheryl Crow. 27, Tilted, Christine and the Queens. 28, Baba O'Reilly, The Who. 29, 1,000 Miles, Vanessa Carlton. 30, Living on a Prayer, Bon Jovi. Bring back the lyrics. We'll bring some lyrics back, don't worry. They're not gone forever. I just thought I'd give people on a Saturday night the chance for this one. All right, ready to move on? I should think we are. Question 31. In snooker, how many points is the blue ball worth? Question 31. In snooker, how many points is the blue ball worth? I'm going to have more of my old-fashioned because, frankly, it's like I'm in a really good bar. It's my own bar, and I pour the drinks and I decide when it's closing time. Damn it. 31. In snooker, how many points is the blue ball worth? Hi from Tooting Neighbours, the Risky Quizness. All right, Tim, lovely to have you with us. Shout out to Andy G. He's being a proper hermit recently. Well, I think we all are. Isn't that the sort of idea? Someone's crashing and burning. Ryan's just put 18 out. I think that's probably along the lines of only wrong answers on the chat. So question 31, in snooker, how many points is the blue ball worth? You don't have snooker in America. What do you do in pubs and stuff? Anyway. Wandsworth Wino's bar is 24/7. Glad to hear it, team. Question 32. We're 2 away from the Ditloids, team. Oh, yes. Question 32. In what musical do you find the characters... Are you ready? What musical do you find the characters Princeton, Kate Monster, and the Bad Idea Bears? Oh, they are a brilliant creation, by the way. So in what musical do you find the characters Princeton, Kate Monster, and the Bad Idea Bears? It is a great musical. Crisps and Lemonade, 3 of the team born in St George's less than 18 years ago. Ben, I salute you. I hope you were here for our fundraiser. 7 grand we raised. Amazing. You all raised it. You are fantastic. So that was 32. In which musical do you find the characters Princeton, Kate Monster, and the Bad Idea Bears? Question 33. What type of hair accessory derives its name from an 1865 Lewis Carroll novel? 33. What type of hair accessory derives its name from an 1865 Lewis Carroll novel? Sure. Oh, that's going to end too soon. Luckily, I've got more. There's another one here, look. Oh, don't drop them. Oh, that's what you're after, look. And also, I should say, these guys are clever. Look at this. 92.5 millilitres, which means you could take them on a ruddy plane. They thought of everything. Get a few of these in your handbag and off you go. Would you like a really expensive crap drink, madam? Nope, I've brought my own. Piss off. Brilliant. Order them now. The link is in the description of the thing. Where are we? Yes, 33. Before the Ditloids then, what type of hair accessory derives its name from an 1865 Lewis Carroll novel? 34. It's Ditloid time. Someone can probably write the words I'm about to say in the chat, and then you can just all read them. So if you are new and you don't know what a Ditloid is, then I'm going to give you a clue that says something along the lines of 18H on a GC. And you would go, 18H on a GC. That's a sort of phrase. Is it 18? 18 holes on a golf course. There you go. Amelia's helping me out. Ljubljana crew. So, I've got 2 for you, and it's going to be a point for each, and you're going to write them down, the clues, and take some time to work on them. All right, are you ready? Ditloid number 1. I think this one's fairly easy. 10Y in a D. 10Y in a D. That is the first Ditloid. Write that one down. 10Y in a D. I think that one's all right. And then there we go, you're writing it down for me in the chat as well. You're very good. Just on your paper's fine, but that might help others. And the second one is 2T in a S. 2T in a S. S for sugar. 2T in a S. That's it. The Woodies, thank you very much. Yes, 18H on a GC isn't actually one for today, but 2T in a S. There we go. Those are your Ditloids. Work away on them. 10Y in a D, 2T in a S. I may give you a clue on those when we get to the end, if I remember, which I probably won't. 35 then. I'll give you just a moment to think about those, and we shall move on. 35. In which Latin American country is the annual festival known as the Day of the Dead celebrated? That is, in which Latin American country is the annual festival known as the Day of the Dead celebrated? All got that one? 35? I think that was all right, isn't it? 36. In Japanese cookery, which bean is the major ingredient in tamari sauce? 36. In Japanese cookery, which bean is the major ingredient in tamari sauce? That was 35. In which Latin American country is the annual festival known as the Day of the Dead celebrated? Which country? And then in 36, sorry, in Japanese cookery, which bean is the major equivalent? No, ingredient in tamari sauce? Charlie and the birthday girl, Jess, 14 in the James Roberts household. Very good. Will you stop messaging now? That would be fab. 37. You've had a guess at your bean. 37. Which popular football video game is developed by Konami and was first called Winning 11? Well, old fashions are doing the trick, isn't it? Which popular football video game is developed by Konami and was first called Winning 11 when released in Japan in 1995? There have been many iterations of the title since. So which popular football video game is developed by Konami and was first called Winning 11 when released in Japan in 1995? Okay. Oh, Amber sent a picture to prove it's tonight, has she? Good. I look forward to that. 38. You can't have two answers for it, no. It's just one answer. Question 38. The title of which Joseph Heller novel is now applied to any unpleasant situation where all options are equally bad? That again for you, I should think. The title of which Joseph Heller novel is now applied to any unpleasant situation where all options are equally bad. What is that referring to? That's question 38 for you, team. We've just got a couple to go. Question 38. The title of which Joseph Heller novel is now applied to any unpleasant situation where all options are equally bad. The 2 questions to go. If you are very keen to try and get your hands on some of the Bouvet cocktails, giving away a clutch of all 4, you get a little case of each of them to try. Then we will pick 2 winners. If you post your Nick's Pub Quiz selfie, you may be dressed up, you may be not. We're probably going to go with the people that are dressed up. You just need to tag hashtag Nick's Pub Quiz and at Bouvet.drinks in your picture. And you can be in with a chance to win some grog. You need to be UK based and over 18. Thank you so much. That was question 38. Question 39. Prunes are the dried form of which fruit? Prunes are the dried form of which fruit? That is question 39. Ed, sorted. So that was question 39. Prunes are the dried form of which fruit? And just before question 40, we'll go through the answers in a minute. Yeah, thank you to all of you who are regular contributors to the PayPal link. It is incredibly humbling to go and see, I get the notification through from PayPal, and to see that some of you are giving a £5 each time, which is just amazing. To finish these and sort of wake up on a Sunday morning and see, you know, a nice little amount that has accrued from all of you that have taken part. A little from a lot of you makes up a lovely little nest egg to basically keep the mortgage being paid. So thank you very much, because there's no support for me to commentate on, and I know a lot of people are furloughed, finding it difficult. So look, if you can't give and you're still enjoying it, that's absolutely fine. If you can spare a quid or a couple of bucks, then it means an awful lot to me, and many of you are. And if that is one of you, then thank you so much. It's really, really appreciated. The link is in the chat, paypal.me/rugbymedia. Question 40 then. Who famously lit the Olympic torch for the Atlanta Games? Who famously lit the Olympic torch for the Atlanta Games? Who was that? Who's got it? People thinking that was pretty hard. We'll see, I guess, won't we? We'll see. We'll just see. So who famously lit the Olympic torch for the Atlanta Games? Hi from Tooting Neighbours, the Risky Quizness. I think I shouted you already, Tim, but, you know, none of you seem to listen to that, so... Not so hard if you were there, says Jimmy. Those are the questions for Nick's pub quiz. Helps if you press the button. Oh dear. Where's my music when you want it? There we go. Laura Cusack, it's always good to have you here. All right, let's do the answers then for the second half of Nick's pub quiz. We have question 21. Which of the 5 senses are you without if you are anosmic? It's smell. It's smell. How do you stop a dog from smelling? Cut off its nose. Don't you dare do that to a dog. They are the best things in the world. That's question 21. Smell is the answer. Question 22. The Black Sea. The Black Sea is the answer to 22. The sea surrounded by Bulgaria, Romania, Ukraine, Russia, Georgia and Turkey is the Black Sea. 23. Which French painter is known as the founder of French Impressionist painting? It's Claude Monet. Claude Monet is the answer that you want for that one. Oh, the clue for the Ditloid. Go on then, before we get there. The second one is the human body. The first one is time. Second one is the human body. Let's see if you get that before we get there. 23, Claude Monet then, the answer to that one. Oh, Gary Winter, you just... If I miss it, then I miss it. Putting it out there a million times is doing my nutting. Question 24, the Polish national flag is made up of red and which other colour? White. White is the answer. 25, George W. Bush's brother Jeb became governor of which state in 1998? Florida. Florida is the answer you wanted to question 25. Now we are on the Name the Years. So are you ready? Half a point if you get a year either side. All I want to do is Sheryl Crow. 1993, please. 1993. 1993 is what you want for number 26. 27, Tilted, Christine and the Queens. It's 2014. It's already 6 years ago, that song. 2014, Tilted, Christine and the Queens. 28, Barbara O'Reilly, The Who. For a few of those in our pub quiz, with a couple of years on the rest. It was 1971, Barbara O'Reilly, 1971. 29, 1,000 Miles, Vanessa Carlton, was 2002. 2002, the answer to question number 29. Question 30 was Name the Year for Living on a Prayer, Bon Jovi. And it was 1986. 1986 was Living on a Prayer, Bon Jovi. Hope you did quite well. A year either side, half a point. A point for bang on. Yeah, we had 1993, 2014, 1971, 2002, 1986 for the Guess the Years. 31, in snooker, how many points is the blue ball worth? 5. 5 for question 31. 32, in what musical do you find the characters Princeton, Kate Monster and the Bad Idea Bears? It is Avenue Q. I was going to say Q. Avenue Q. Is the answer to 32. 33, the hair accessory. It's an Alice band. Alice in Wonderland. Alice band is the answer to 33. The two Ditloids. It was 10 years in a decade. 10Y in a D. 10 years in a decade. And 2T in a S. It's 2 testicles in a scrotum. That's right. Yeah, we went there. 2 testicles in a scrotum is the second one. I hope you got both Ditloids. 35 for Ditloid 2. Can I have 2 testicles in a scrotum? Well, of course you have, Brendan. It's the right bleeding answer. 26 35. In which Latin American country is the Day of the Dead celebrated? That is Mexico. Mexico is the answer there. 36. In Japanese cookery, which bean is the major equivalent in tamari sauce? Soya bean. It's basically responsible for everything in Japanese cooking, as far as I could understand from my lovely time over there for the Rugby World Cup. The soya bean is the answer to question 36. 37. Pro Evolution Soccer. Yes, that's the answer. I'm a Pro Evo man. I'm not a FIFA man. I know that's going to divide the room. But yes, Pro Evolution Soccer is the answer to question 37, developed by Konami. It was first called Winning 11 in 1995. 38, the title of which Joseph Heller novels now apply to any unpleasant situation where all opinions are equally bad. It's a catch-22, isn't it? Catch-22. Did you get that? That is question 38. A lot of you people put in 2 triangles in a square. It's not the answer I wanted, so it's wrong. Question 39. Prunes are the dried form of which fruit? Plums. So we've had plums twice in the answers to the second half. Prunes are the dried form of which fruit? Plums. That's 39. And 40, the last one. Who famously lit the Olympic torch for the Atlanta Games? It was Muhammad Ali. Of course, the greatest. Muhammad Ali was the answer to question 40. Those are the answers for the second half of Nick's pub quiz. How did you do, team? Add them up. Let's see your scores. Jig and Woe from 22, 18, 15 out of 20, 8.5. 31.5, that's very strong, Tim. 33, did much better on Wednesday. Yeah, this was a bit tougher then, wasn't it? It seems that that has been the way. Omnishambles 15.5, Helen 15, Wandsworth Winos 22.5, Cyprus the Virus scored 24. I missed the Jeb Bush one. Oh, did I? Did I? Florida. Did I? Question 25 was Florida anyway. If someone reckons I missed it if I did. 27, Laura Cusack. That's very good. Steph says, no, I didn't. Great. Paul Mangat got 36 out of 41. Good. 36 from Greg and Lizzie. Tom, 24 with the whole family. 30 for the original Breakfast Club. 14 for us from Joe Wood. 31 at Shay Jones. 12.5 Claire and the Simones. Samoan. I'm never going to say it right. Strong second half. 27.5. Good. I'm glad that someone picked up a few points. 34.5 in Ljubljana. 32, Charlie. Nice. 31 out of 40 for Quislamic State. The Dunchurch Donuts got 21.5. Can they be easier next time, says Claire Aubrey? Maybe not, we'll see. If we can get ourselves sorted for Wednesday, we might try and put some graphics and things up. That would be nice, wouldn't it? And a load of you have entered our quiz to win a bit of grog off Bouvet Drinks. Make sure you've got these because they are really good. You just basically chill them, shake them up, pour them over ice. And they're delicious, and like you get in a pub. And they're about £7.50, which is sort of what you'd expect to pay for a decent cocktail, not a crap one. The link to buy is in the YouTube description. So jump on after this, buy some cocktails, have a drink, and then contribute to my PayPal. When you're a bit drunk and you pay me too much. Sound like a deal? I reckon we're all right with that. 31s for the Cornish Inquisition. Nice. Picture quiz would be great. Yeah, it would be. Could be a bit of fun. I could also put the Ditloids up there. Dan and Kaz have got 29.5. Do they send to the Canary Islands? I doubt it. But hey, let's find out. They might do. They might send anyway. It's Amazon after all, isn't it? So I guess if they're stocking it, then maybe. Don't know what the rules are. But the guys at Bouvet Drinks, thank you very much to them for providing me with a couple of drinks tonight. And I hope you guys will be sampling them yourselves very soon. Yeah, I think we are almost out. Slightly longer tonight, but we had the quizzes and the pictures and everything, so I hope it all went well. Yeah, thank you to all of you guys, particularly those of you that have made the effort and dressed up. It's something to do for Saturday night, isn't it? We've all had a go. I'll just get my props back just for my last moment of being Lieutenant Frank Drebin, Police Squad. Obviously, Police Squad being one of the funniest series ever made, along with the Day-to-Day, KYTV. Only a couple of others, I think. Most famous person I've met, probably Kevin Spacey, Luke. But enough about that story. That's for another day. Thank you all for playing. Lovely to have you here. Order some Bouvet drinks. The guys there would be delighted. Drop some contributions into me if you'd be so kind, but you don't have to. It's fine. We'll be back here Wednesday, I think. I think that's the plan. I look forward to having a load of you here. I hope the newbies have enjoyed it and put up with my ramblings. You regulars are brilliant. I really appreciate you coming back. Look forward to seeing you next time on Nick's Pub Quiz.